Look, folks, the people that wrote the Bible were not psychiatrists, but they were not doctors. They wrote what they thought was a good way to live, of course, at their time. We don't have shekels anymore. We don't live by shekels. We live by dollars. We live by coins. We live by money. There's no shekels. There's no 50 cents. And of course, there's no slavery. The book is written by barbaric people by barbaric times. Of course, what do you expect? It's a 3,000-year-old book. God, the invisible God, or gods you believe in, doesn't predict the future, doesn't write about the future. Except one man, which was a man, Nostradamus. He predicted the future. He wrote events that would predict the future. But guess what? He made mistakes too, just like the God in the Bible. The God had to write a different book. He had to update his book. The God had to update his book. Therefore, the God's not perfect. The God's perfect. One book is needed. Not multiple books, multiple religions. You're confusing everybody. There's one truly supreme God. And it says, no gods before me, and destroy the false gods. Well, what about those people that were born in India that doesn't have knowledge of the Bible? So God is just going to send them to hell without them knowing? Seems pretty crazy to me. But hey, I'm not God, right? So, people can point out, yeah, there's good things in the Bible, but there's very bad things, Just because you have some commandments that are good, thou shalt not kill, steal, murder, okay. But it's actually contradictory, because your God does that. Why would your God say not to do that? But then again, God can do it. Well, and you say, well, it's God. We don't have authority. God has authority. And you say, well, and then people say, remember, it's not your life. It's it's God's life. That's right, folks. The people say, it's not your life. The supreme being, that God, controls you. It's his life. That's right. So you are your own slave to the God. Apparently slavery is not gone, I guess. Well, slavery in the mind in this case. People actually think when they die, a spirit or soul goes back into an invisible portal way up there called heaven. That's what they think. And the people who believe go to this magical place of bliss, of gold, pavements of gold, for anything's possible, except you have to worship and pray 24 hours a day to the God. If you probably didn't, he'd probably send you back to hell. Or maybe you would have all the splendid things. After all, we know how vicious God is, right? God doesn't like something, he doesn't come down and talk. He destroys. He kills, annihilates. In fact, God's the most mass murderer. No murder can compare to God. God has killed millions of people in the Bible and throughout the world and century, in years, in decades, with flash floods, famine, and of course, God won't stop murder. God won't stop rape. But then the people says, well, God gave free will. Well, true. Okay. God gave free will, and you're the victim, and God really truly loves you and cares about you, and not everybody's born perfect. Everybody has born defects in the brain. Apparently God created everybody perfect, people think. God gives that free will for the person to harm somebody, and God won't stop it. But then you still believe in your God. And you say God's great. And then you praise God because He gave you life. But He won't stop all these negative things in the world. That's up to you, even if you're the victim. So is God truly great? Well, let's look at the panspermia theory. Let's go back to the Big Bang. DNA, RNA came from Mars. A meteorite crashed landed into the water. Our cells developed. Billions of years. Animals, plants, bacteria. But the people that believe in God thinks, boom, God just sprouted things. Sprouted trees. Sprouted animals. He sprouted every single thing because, hey, it's God. Even the deadly animals that will kill you. God decided there had to be deadly animals. Yep, He loves us, alright. But He wants deadly animals to kill us. So, from the panspermia theory, and we all evolved from a single cell. Plants, animals. Yep, and the mutations divided. And that created all kind of creatures from billions of years. Even the evil, nasty creatures. And apparently God, well, Satan doesn't have authority. God makes Satan kill. Without Satan can't kill without God's permission. God is the head honcho. Yep, God knew Adam and Eve was going to eat the fruit, but He didn't care. I guess He wanted to see what happened, and cursed the world into hell. And so Adam and Eve died. Yep, they were warned not to eat the tree, but God already knew they were going to eat it. Kind of funny, huh? So much for the free will. Free will, but God already knew. Yeah, you did have free will. But hey, God is everything. God created everything. God knows. So much for free will. And then the hell was created. Yep. And if you don't believe in this God, you will burn for eternity. Yep. He truly loves you. For eternity. But hey, if you believe, you will have the everlasting life and live forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Yeah. That would kind of be crazy living forever and ever and ever, just ever and ever and ever. I guess, but that makes you wonder. Oh, this place is so magical, this heaven. Why isn't people just killing themselves now? To go to the best place in the world. Doesn't everyone want to be? Everybody wants to be with their loved ones up there. But, no, people ain't killing themselves. At least that's a good thing the Bible doesn't have. The Quran, on the other hand, says, yep, if you kill yourself or others, commit jihad, you'll get 72 virgins. And we know guys love virgins. Yeah. So the Quran is more vicious. People say the Bible might be more vicious. I guess it's debatable. Well, it was those damn aliens, right? Those damn pre-humans that created all these vicious animals. Damn name. No, folks, nobody created them. They evolved billions of years through mutations. Just like you have evil animals, those evil insects, all those evil animals. Yeah, I got those evil diseases too. People born with cancer. God truly loves people, right? Why is the babies born with cancer? Did God make a mistake? Well, God is perfect, right? He can't make a mistake. Does he really want his creation to die? And have abnormalities? And failure in pregnancy? And a lot of complications and diseases and problems in the world? Well, I guess God is not so perfect after all. Well,